The wrestling world has lost a legend. The Iron Sheik has passed away. He was 81 years old. Sheik's official Twitter account revealed the news on Wednesday. Sheik was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2005. In 1980, he was voted most underrated in the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Awards. Sheik ended Bob Backlund's 1,470-day reign with the WWF Championship when he defeated him for the belt in MSG on December 26, 1983. He would only hold the title for 28 days before dropping it to Hulk Hogan on January 23, 1984, in the match that would truly kickstart Hulkamania in WWF. Throughout the next 2 years, Hogan would regularly defend the belt against him at house shows across the United States. Hogan posted a tribute to Sheik on Instagram Thursday evening, in which he wrote, "The wrestling world has lost a true legend, and Sheik's contributions to our industry will never be forgotten. I'll always cherish the battles we had in the ring. Our matches were intense, and our rivalry was legendary. We shared a bond that only fellow wrestlers can understand. Iron Sheik's unique charisma, undeniable talent, and unforgettable personality made him an unforgettable figure in the hearts of wrestling fans worldwide. His legacy will continue to inspire generations of wrestlers to come." Of course, many others in the wrestling business also shared their love and condolences after the passing of the Iron Sheik. Paul Triple H Levesque tweeted, "The legend, an all-time great performer and WWE Hall of Famer who brought his character to life and transcended our business." Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson also shared a video sending his condolences. Ric Flair also tweeted, "We started wrestling together in 1972. Seems like so long ago. We crossed paths so many times over the years, and you were always so entertaining. The greatest line you ever said to me in 1972, 'If I had your hair, I would be with Elizabeth Taylor.' Rest in peace, my friend." And shifting gears, we have plenty of AEW and WWE news to get into. Let's kick it off with some updates regarding AEW Collision. A six-man tag will headline the first ever episode of AEW Collision. On Wednesday's AEW Dynamite, Tony Khan announced that CM Punk will team with the FTR to take on the team of Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Samoa Joe on the first episode of Collision, AEW's new 2-hour television show that will premiere June 17th on TNT. And Tony Khan believes that AEW Collision will provide his company an amazing opportunity. The AEW president was interviewed by Sports Illustrated and spoke about the multiple big events he has planned for the summer, including the debut episode of Collision featuring CM Punk's return. To which Tony Khan said, "He looked great in his last match. To the fans, he's very important. He's very important to the company. He's been a big draw for us and historically throughout his career, and the launch of the new show happens to line up with the schedule on his rehab of his triceps injury." And AEW has announced that Collision will be available to stream live in Canada. On Friday, Renee Paquette and RJ City appeared on TSN and revealed that AEW's new Saturday night show will air on the TSN Plus app. However, as is the case with AEW Rampage, it will not air on any of TSN's traditional television channels. While the announcement will be viewed as positive to some, many Canadian fans have expressed frustration at Rampage and now Collision not airing on traditional television in the country. Television ratings for AEW on TSN have been strong recently. Dynamite was the highest rated wrestling show in Canada this week in the key demographic, which is 25 to 54 in the country. And more AEW news. Santana posted a new video on Friday amid reports that he is nearing a return from injury. The 32-year-old has been out of action since suffering a knee injury during the Blood and Guts match on June 29, 2022. Moments after entering the cage, Santana attempted a uranagi on Daniel Garcia, but landed awkwardly on his leg. He would eventually be helped to the back. Tony Khan revealed the following week that Santana was looking at a long recovery time. Last week, our own Dave Meltzer reported in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Santana is nearing a return. New Japan Strong Openweight champion KENTA has responded to a report of a potential match against CM Punk at AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door. On Twitter Thursday, KENTA quote tweeted the Wrestling Covers Twitter account referencing a Fightful report that KENTA versus CM Punk has been discussed for Forbidden Door on Sunday, June 25th. KENTA tweeted, "Oh hell no, tell Tony Khan, give me the bag." KENTA's acknowledgement of the report continues a long-running, typically one-sided social media feud between KENTA and CM Punk, where KENTA teases the match and Punk does not acknowledge the possibility. On June 6, KENTA tweeted in response to a video of Punk acknowledging that he stole his GTS finisher from KENTA in a red carpet interview from more than a decade ago. KENTA said he was only willing to wrestle CM Punk if the money was right. On May 31st, KENTA tweeted that he was free on June 17th in a quote tweet of the AEW Collision poster featuring CM Punk. Is that a match you would like to see at Forbidden Door? Let us know in the comments section below. But now let's go ahead and hop into some WWE news. In the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that there has been a lot of talk about adding a stipulation to Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar in their next match. One of the ideas being considered is a bull rope match, but that's not official and there are multiple other ideas on the table. Cody Rhodes and Lesnar currently each have one win against each other. Their next meeting is expected to take place at SummerSlam this August. Seth Rollins believes there's too much talent in WWE for there just to be one champion. The 37-year-old appeared in Mark Andrews' My Love Letter to Wrestling recently and spoke about the new World Heavyweight title and what it means for the company. Rollins said that if WWE wasn't as hot as it is at the moment, that it might be fine to just have one champ who isn't around and didn't want to make live events, but that isn't the case. He also noted that calling the new belt a work rate title is underselling it, saying, "I think just kind of calling it the work rate title is a little bit underselling it. At the end of the day, the title exists because our roster is so chock full of talent. There's too much to have one champion that's not around very much. We're going to put in the work to build this title to be as big as any championship in wrestling." And last but not least, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion and Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champion Jessica McKay announced Thursday that she and her partner are expecting their first child. McKay, the former Billie Kay in WWE, revealed the news on Instagram that she is expecting in December. Alrighty, that is it for today's episode of The Latest. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and share your thoughts on any or all of these news stories in the comments section below. And do not forget to subscribe to F4W Online. Catch you on the next vid. And in case you missed this week's earlier episode of The Latest, feel free to click on the screen and check it out now.